Alright, free advice here, friends. If you're ever thinking about starting a YouTube channel, just remember that whenever you start that YouTube channel, people will associate you with whatever that content is for the rest of your life. And it's not just like the things that you really like, it'll be the things that you don't want to be associated with. Love for people to associate me with quality editing, production work, hilarious comedy. I guess you'd have to be good at that sort of thing to be associated with that. What I'm associated with is bad Christian movies, bad Christian culture, and donkeys. I've done several reviews of a really horrible show called Donkey Ollie. They're just so funny, and it's once in a blue moon that whenever you're reviewing stuff, you come across something that you really don't have to say a lot. You just play it, and people laugh. It's bad in so many different ways. However, that being said, I guess computer animated donkeys, anytime people see such a thing, they think, I gotta tell Kevin about this, and I don't mind, not complaining. Apparently, there is a Christmas movie that is coming out in, well, probably December. I don't actually know when it's coming out, but it's coming out this year. It is a movie that is called The Star. Maybe they think that if they call it that, people will accidentally buy tickets thinking that they're buying Star Wars tickets. I'd like one for, the Star Wars movie.
Oh, The Star. Okay, here you go. It's in Theater 10.
Aw, man. I know, I didn't want The Star. I don't know if that's the case. Either way, the star of The Star is a donkey. Guessing the true star is gonna be Jesus. You guys have sent me the trailer. You want to know my opinion of it. So, I think let's check it out together. Shall we? Sony and Columbia. Oh, and Affirm Films. We start off and it's like, hey guys, here's a bunch of logos that you've seen before to indicate that this may be a real movie. And then we get Affirm Films to indicate that it's Christian!
For centuries, one story has touched the lives of people across the world.
Animation looks good.
This holiday season, you're invited to discover the story of the first Christmas.
I mean, if I could say one thing, I would say that, like, at least the characters look Jewish. I mean, not to be racist or whatever. I mean, that's okay, right? Like, all right, at least the characters look like what they're supposed to look like from, you know, all historical indication. Although, historically speaking, I don't believe that he would have been in a manger like that. Like, that's kind of a trough that doesn't matter. But also, everybody knows this, right? The wise men weren't actually at the manger scene. You can ask Kirk Cameron about the history of all that. Moving on.
Story of the first Christmas from an entirely new perspective.
Hang on! Cyrus!
I expected a left turn 2 deserts ago.
That's it. I'm fighting through the rains.
From the studio that brought you
From the studio that brought you a Christian movie you may have heard of, so we've got that audience. And who brought you a popular animated kids movie, so we got that audience. Hope we get all of them. Comes an animated Christian kids movie, kind of, I bet.
Miracles from Heaven and
Guys, this doesn't look like Donkey Ollie. Like, it looks like Donkey from Shrek, which is better, but, you know, it's been done before. Huh? You know what probably happened? They started making this movie, and then they realized that it wasn't really that good, and they were like, okay, what can we do? Oh, wait, it's about the story of Jesus, so maybe we can get, like, the Christian audience in on this, too.
Stephen Yeun, Keegan-Michael Key, Gina Rodriguez, Zachary Levi.
Jeez, they got some big names for this.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson? Well, I guess that means it's gonna be a musical. Great.
Trisha Heaton, Kristen Chenoweth, Tyler Perry, Tracy Morgan, and Oprah Winfrey.
A lot of big names.
Herod is up to something.
That's what Christmas means.
Mary!
Oh,
You're in
yeah.
danger.
There's the
You need to
song.
listen to what I'm about to say extremely carefully.
I mean, that's funny. You gotta give them that, but, like, that's kind of an old joke now. I mean, they did that in Ant-Man, where it was like, oh man, there's crazy, awesome things going on, and then it's just like, you know, you guys remember. Kind of a typical trailer joke at this point.
The Star.
You jump out and create a distraction.
Hey! Here it goes!
There's something seriously wrong with those animals.
What does this have to do with Christmas, then, again? Well, there you have it, guys. The Star. Wow, well, what an interesting looking movie. Tell you what, I have no interest in seeing this movie. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's definitely better than something like Donkey Ali. Obviously, if that's what I'm supposed to, like, compare this to, then head and shoulders, knees and toes above and beyond what Donkey Ali is. I don't think this is intended to be like a Christian movie. I think that they realized this movie isn't that great, but we got all these big names in it. Let's just market it to the Christian audience and maybe we can pick up on that. There's so many signs here that say that it's clickbait. It's all clickbait. Calling it The Star so people accidentally buy tickets because Star Wars will be out at that point. Having all these big names in it, even though some of these people probably only got like 1 or 2 lines and got paid $1 million to be in it. And then associating it with all these different studios. Like, I get it. Like, that's what their marketing team's job is. Bring attention to this movie. Try to get people in the theaters. I can't imagine that it's any good, though. But if it is really good, maybe it'll get 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it will change my mind, and everything will be wonderful. I feel like these types of computer animated movies died like 10 years ago. All right. Well, thanks for sharing that with me. Pretty good. I think I'll go see it in theaters and see it 20 times. Thanks so much for watching this episode. That's all I gotta say for today. Check out my Patreon. Thank you very much to Brendan Neely. Thank you to Matt Clark. And also thank you to the guys over at the Religious Nut and Hellbound Center podcast for pledging to my Patreon. It means so much to me. We gave away shirts, we gave away stickers, and coming up we'll be giving away some other really fun and exciting stuff, so be on the lookout for that. Anybody who pledges $10 or more is going to get that cool stuff. Talk to you guys later. Good night.